Thanks to EA for sending me game codes for the Cozy Bistro kit and Riviera Retreat kit for The Sims 4. I used these two kits and the base game to create a resort in Oasis Springs. This resort is basically like an Airbnb. It has 2 units or apartments, I guess, but I did not use for rent at all on this build. If you have for rent, you could probably make this a residential rental lot type, and it would be really cool to play it that way. But on the gallery, this is just categorized as a residential lot because I didn't want to require anything except the 2 new kits for people to download this. But those 2 apartments aren't the only thing this resort has to offer. There's also a really cute bistro, a nice pool area, a full gym, and a check-in counter for guests. I also put a bar up against the pool, but it's not functional, so don't get your hopes up. Someone on TikTok claimed this was functional, so I tried it, and it's not functional, but it looked really cool, so I kept it. I do end up putting another bar inside the bistro later, and that one is functional, so nothing's lost really. We just have this really cool secondary bar in the pool that we can't use. Anyway, going back to the topic of lot types for a minute, you don't have to play this as a residential or residential rental lot if you don't want to. If you wanted this to be a community lot, you could play it as a bar or a cafe or a public pool. Just go into build mode and change the lot type to whatever you want it to be. When I built this, I was thinking a lot about residential rentals, even though this isn't one. And the way that residential rentals work, if there's Sims occupying each unit, then while you're playing as one household, the other Sims that occupy the building can be seen utilizing the shared space, which in this case would be the pool and the bistro. And you could just hire a bartender by clicking on the bar. Or if you make this a bar lot type, then the 2 apartments that are in this building will just be unoccupied. Then you don't have to hire a bartender, and a lot more NPCs will show up and hang out here, not just the other Sims that live on the lot. In the bistro area, I used just about everything from the Cozy Bistro kit. There's new wall lights, ceiling lights, wallpapers, flooring, curtains, windows, awnings, 2 types of doors, bars, chairs, tables, booths, dividers, and even some clutter pieces and 3 types of shelves. And in the courtyard area, I used the Riviera Retreat kit, which came with a new pool trim, new floor tile, new wall tile, new archways and curtains, a new stone wall texture, new loungers and chairs, and several types of new tables, a pergola, wall torches, a fire pit, and more. I do jump back and forth between these 2 areas a lot while building. I'm sorry for that, it's just my process. It's how my brain works. So you might see me work on the pool for a little bit and then go back to the bistro, and then go back to the pool again, and then go back to the bistro again. I work on the apartments last, but I think I'm still touching up stuff in the pool area at that point. And I just have to say, I do like these kits, but between the 2, I think I like the Cozy Bistro kit more. Don't get me wrong, Riviera Retreat is nice, and it's probably more usable for a house, but the Cozy Bistro kit is so good. And it's nice to get a kit for community lots too. However, one unfortunate thing about the Cozy Bistro kit is the way these booths work. The booths from Dine Out are the same way, and it's really annoying. The booth is 3 tiles wide, but it can only be used with a 2 tile wide table. So even though there's 6 seats at each of these booth tables, only 2 seats are functional at each table, just the middle seat. I really hope they update that and make these functional with 3 tile wide tables, even if it's just a visual update and functionally it changes nothing. The fact that these booths are a full tile wider than the tables that snap to them just looks bad. I'm sorry. I did this entire build on live stream, as I do most of my builds. I stream on TikTok and on Twitch almost every day. Pretty much every day except for when I need a day off, which is about 2 days a week. So if you enjoy my videos and you enjoy watching me build, you should check that out. I might even be live right now. Also, I'm so sorry that it's been so long since I've uploaded a YouTube video. That wasn't intentional, but we're back and we've got a lot planned. People on YouTube have been asking me for longer videos, and I think I'm gonna provide that, especially with these speed builds. A lot of times whenever I do a speed build video, in order to put it on TikTok, I have to speed it up so fast that it's incomprehensible to watch. That shouldn't be the case with this video, but this video is 23 minutes long. Now, I did get a notification from TikTok saying I can now upload 30-minute videos, but I don't know about that. I'll give it a try, but I don't expect it to perform well. TikTok and YouTube are two very different places, and although my audience on YouTube has been asking for longer videos, people on TikTok definitely don't want longer videos, at least as far as I can tell. One thing that I will do though is I will make a video just for TikTok touring this build, because like I said, I don't expect this video to perform well over there, if I'm even able to upload it. Anyway, back to the build. One really cool thing that I discovered with the Cozy Bistro kit, if you stick these dividers between the booths, they look really cool. And these two shelves here that came with the Cozy Bistro kit, I couldn't find a place in the bistro for them, so they ended up going into the apartments. For now, I just kind of set them aside to be used later. And here, I'm finally starting to think about the pool area. I mean, the pool is already here, yes, but things like the furniture and the lighting are finally starting to come together out here. And here's that new wall torch that came with the Riviera Retreats kit. I love it. I'm going to use it in so many castles and dungeons. I just wish it came with the Castle Estate kit instead, but whatever. And looking at this pool area, I feel like the Riviera Retreats kit would go really well with the Desert's Luxe kit. In fact, I've been thinking that ever since I first saw the Riviera Retreat kit. And also, while I was building this, I discovered that the Cozy Bistro kit goes together surprisingly well with the Country Kitchen kit, which is unexpected, but some of the color swatches are exact matches. Of course, I'm not using Desert Luxe or Country Kitchen in this build, but I did notice how well they went together with these new kits, and I thought I'd point that out. But anyway, this video is 23 minutes long, but I don't have 23 minutes worth of stuff to talk about. And I don't usually do reviews or ratings or anything like that. But if I did, I would give the Cozy Bistro kit 4 out of 5 stars. And I would give the Riviera Retreat kit 3 out of 5 stars. They're both good kits. Riviera Retreats definitely got bonus points for having that wall torch that I have been begging for in the game for the longest time. And on paper, it seems like Riviera Retreat is the one that people would like more because of the new pool loungers and pergola and waterfalls. But personally, I just think the Bistro kit is much cuter and I'm going to use the items from it more often. But like I said, I don't have 23 minutes worth of stuff to talk about, so I'm just going to let you all enjoy the speed build. There's a walkthrough at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around for that so you can see the final product. This build is available on the Sims 4 gallery. My gallery ID is Jeremy_GoneWild. Thank you all so much for watching, and a big thank you to EA for sponsoring this video. I'll see you in the next one.